Guys, what's up and welcome back to a fresh new video. Maybe one of the most important videos of the year. I present you in front of you the brand new BMW M3 Competition. BMW M doesn't disappoint, definitely not, especially with this very important model. I mean the M3, the M4, one of their most important M cars. Just look at the finishing of the whole rear. Look at the radio diffuser, this is so aggressive. The exhaust tips, 100 millimeters. And of course, the most spoken section of the car, the whole front end. Yes, they kept the kidneys, but now we got open kidneys for better airflow and better cooling. Inside, the renewed party continues with the highlight, the seats. These bucket seats, I mean, they're just race seats. Alcantara with leather and a lot of carbon fiber. They're even 4-point seat belts, race seat belts, ready. Not to forget the engine, a known inline engine producing 510 horses, high revving of course.
If you're here for the first time, please tap the subscribe button and the bell notification, and that way you won't miss any of my new videos.
BMW M3 Competition in Man green metallic. Let's start on the front. So as first we have those new kidneys. These kidneys are fixed, so you got no active air flaps, so they're open for instant cooling, airflow for the cooling of the high performance engine. Here we got a lot of carbon fiber because on this left side you got 2 air channels, all finished in carbon. And then on the outside of the front bumper, we got integrated flicks for some downforce during high speed measurements. And here you got also some finishing of the front splitter. So that's gloss black combined with the isle green metallic. And you can see that actually the splitter nowadays with this model is separated on the left and on the right side because the front splitter is the whole front bumper of the M finishing. So that's isle green metallic. Got sensors integrated, front camera of course part of the whole 3D camera, and like the M5 facelift you also have now the M3 full logo with the competition line in the front grille. Okay, the headlights. So standard we got LEDs and we got optional BMW laser lights. Recognizable on the blue finishing on the inside of the headlights. And we got a black finishing on the interior of the headlight. So typical M bumper means we got a wide body finishing. You can clearly see the finish in compared to the regular 4 Series headlight. So this sticks out like 1.5 centimeters. From the top you can see clearly how wide the wheel arches are. On the hood we got, well, we're missing a power dome, but they replaced the power dome with these lines, accenting the whole new frameless kidneys. So yeah, the nose is very aggressive. Okay, let's head over to the wheels. This M3 is fitted with the optional and performance wheels, if I'm right. These are gold painted. And the measurements of these wheels, let's see, where are we? 285/30, 20-inch for the front wheels. And performance branded. This one is fitted with carbon ceramic brakes with 6 pistons. Very nice gold tinted, very racy wheels as well. Okay, we continue to the side finishing. So this little side panel is in black with the M3 Competition logo in black because we have the competition model with all those black finishings. the new M side mirror with carbon finishing on the side mirror cap, LED blinker all over the whole finishing here, the side camera of course part of the whole 3D camera, and the window trim of this model is all gloss blacked, just like this, the new side skirts. So yeah, from the top you can see how the side skirts stick out. They're huge, they're grown, and they're race car inspired. Okay, let's have a look at the roof, because we again have the carbon fiber roof. Nowadays they have added these vents. It's pretty aggressive. And it stimulates, of course, the aerodynamic of the whole car. Okay, wide body. The old M3 had a really wide ass. This again. So from the top, if you look to the rear door, you can clearly see how this sticks out from the whole wheel arch. And the proof on the rear wheels, let's have a look at the measurements. 295, 25, 21 inch. So we got larger wheels in the rear. Still we got carbon ceramic brakes, single pistons, M branded. And again, those nice combinations with the gold rims. And body. Okay, let's have a look at the whole rear finishing, because we got some serious stuff here going on. First starting with the little carbon fiber spoiler lip. Rear, the tail lights we still recognize from the 3 Series, 3D L-shaped, sticking out just enough to give you that 3D shape. And then the rear diffuser. So the rear diffuser starts actually on the side, gloss black, and it sticks out again from the whole bumper. So the M bumper is, well, this is one of the most aggressive M bumpers I've ever seen, by the way. So yeah, from the top you can see how it sticks out again. Then you got the whole rear diffuser with those aggressive new 100mm exhaust tips. These are black tinted because this is the competition model. And we got a finishing of carbon fiber here of the rear diffuser. So I think officially this is the rear diffuser. This is the lower section of the M bumper. Personally, the front end and the rear end definitely not disappointed. Very impressive, very aggressive, by the way. You can really see that they have stepped up the aggressive game with the finishing and the whole racy look of an M car. This car though is, by the way, fitted with 2 colors of wheels, so you can have a look of the impression of black satin wheels, still the optional M performance wheels, and the gold wheels. Right, exterior check. Let's have a look at the engine bay and the trunk space. Okay, a very known M engine producing in the competition 510 horses and 650 Newton meters of torque. High revving engine with a redlining up to 7,200 RPM. So this engine, by the way, is actually the same engine as my old X4M Competition. Okay, it's time to have a look inside. Starting on the door. So this is an all black spec of the interior. Door game is pretty blacked out with some gray stitching here. We've got memory seats, we got the optional Harman Kardon audio system here. We've got that nice ambient lighting in the door handle with that wave design. We've got the button for the rear trunk. Door sill. Well, yeah, because of the racy side sills, you can clearly see we have some levels now of the door sills. Pretty cool looking. M3 Competition here. Isle of Man green metallic. Okay, let's have a look at the new M bucket seats. So starting at the controls, still fully electric adjustable. Got some carbon finishing here on the side as well here on the center for the separation of your legs. So here you got a handle, very nice handle. Also some weight saving leather. And then on the inside we got Alcantara, so we got leather and Alcantara combinations. We got dark gray stitching, Alcantara again, perforated leather, the fixed headrest, and the enlightened M3 badge. Very, very nice seats, and also ready for the 4-point seat belts. And also new for the M3 and the M4, new shift pedals. So they've grown in length. And we got some finishing here with some red. Okay, bucket seats, always cool to see with Alcantara and that carbon as well. But let's have a test how they are sitting and how the position is. I'm pretty fixed, guys, I'm not kidding. Bucket check. Welcome inside the brand new 2021 BMW M3 Competition. In the new M3 Competition, this is your point of view. Typical 3 Series, but with some series upgrades. So first of all, let's have a look at the light switches. So we still got that modern 3 Series light switches with the press buttons. Here on top we got the left vent with some nice finishing here with aluminium and a gloss black trim here with the finish. On the dash we got the heads-up display with the M function as well on the M view. Here on top we got some finishing with leather, center speaker unit of the Harman Kardon, and the driver and passenger finishing is also in leather on the dash. The steering wheel, we got some upgrades on the steering wheel. First off, this has the carbon fiber finishing in the steering wheel, and we got some new shift pedals. As you saw, they're also in carbon fiber. Shift down, shift up, and you got a little plus on the pedals finished inside with red. Very easy for reading while driving. You got the M1 and the M2 button for your personalized M settings, and still the current modern BMW steering wheel with on the left all the controls for the driving assistance, and on the right controls for the multimedia and for the BMW Cockpit Live Professional. Let's have a look at the center console. Well, still we got the iDrive 7 screen, full touchscreen. There below we got the 2 vents, got the controls for the climate system here. Still got the preset buttons. This is, by the way, all finished in black leather. There you can see it also down here. Then we got some carbon finishing here in the lower center console, also housed in the whole control unit of the gear knob and the M drive button. 2 cup holders, regular USB input, 12 volt input, and a wireless charging pad. Got that new latest M gear knob, like in the M8 Competition, in the X6 and in the X5s. Here you got also those same controls. You can also find these controls in the new M5, as in the X6, X5M, X6M and the M8. Now we also got here some badging, the M3 Competition full out written here in the lower section of the center console. The iDrive button, housed and finished in carbon fiber, armrest full leather, and inside here one USB-C input. One of the new features, by the way, in the iDrive 7 is the optional M-Drive Professional. That's a truck-built software system, which, well, the coolest thing actually for me personally is, well, I don't know actually. I think the drift analyzer is the coolest. So in the M-Drive Professional, you got the drift analyzer, which you can start drift sessions, which will analyze your whole drift. And also at the same time, it could coach you, so you could be a better drifter with that app. You also got a 10 stage of traction control levels. So if you're a regular track driver, you can personalize the traction control, because I mean, this car has a lot of torque. With rear-wheel drive, it's definitely a challenge to control it. So if you need some extra levels of traction control, not maximum of course, but let's say 2 or 3, you're good to go with that. Also a lap timer, so yeah. So summary, if you're a regular track driver or you would like to do a track day with your M3 or M4, the M-Drive Professional definitely is a must-have. Front section check. Let's have a look at the rear section of this new M3 Competition. Okay, the rear doors full blacked out, just like the front door, again with that double stitching. Got the 2 speaker units here. Some nice space for some water bottles. Don't have a door sill here, by the way, so we got all Isle of Man green here in the door sills. And then have a look at the rear finishing of the bucket seats. So this is some serious seat finishing. This reminds me only of race cars actually. Oh, and by the way, the entry test, pretty easy. I mean, it's still a sedan, so it's still daily, very easy to access. So yeah, this is the rear section with the rear view in the new M3 Competition with the optional bucket seats. They're very shiny. Well, yeah, it's carbon fiber, so yeah, they're definitely in your face. You can't ignore them. It's very nice to see those carbon finishing combinations. So in the rear, if you have a look, you got carbon over here, carbon over there, and there as well. Okay, for the rear passengers, we got 2 little vents with a climate system and heated seats and 2 powered USB-C inputs. We don't have a rear armrest, but what we do have is access to the boot from this side. Well, and you could use this as a rear armrest, of course. Center armrest. Got the M bucket seats with the M stripes. The all-spoken front of the new M3 and the M4. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm definitely impressed, especially with the whole new feature of the new front bumper, the whole side finishing, those side skirts, the white body finishing again, and then the whole rear finishing with that aggressive rear diffuser, the grown exhaust pipes. I'm impressed. Thumbs up for BMW M, that's for sure. Guys, I hope you have some more info and some more details on the new M3 Competition. The performance parts are also ready after its release. I think at the mid of 2021. There will be a new exhaust system, of course, carbon fiber on the side, some new finishing on the side skirts, front bumper finishing inside with the steering wheel. Well, the whole package will be available. Stay tuned for that. If you need some more info, check out my links below, and I will see you definitely on your next videos. Ciao! Your heartbeat.